The main thing we encountered this week was a lot of setback. So we didn't really finish anything. We didn't complete anything. I did actually set up some Amazon XT cameras, so I'm gonna have a different video on that because it's gonna be a little bit more in depth. So if you want to see that, check that out. But yeah, we encountered a lot of setbacks, but it's cool. It's cool. You're gonna encounter setbacks in life. That's just something you got to deal with. If you're not finding failure and finding setback in your life, then you're not really experiencing life. So I would just say go out there, try to do things, get it done. Don't forget to stay tuned till the end. Got some pictures on there for you, some wildlife. It's freezing out here, so that's why I'm shaking a little bit. But yeah, stay tuned to the end. Check out those pictures, they're really cool. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate it. Hit the notification bell. All right. So out here, we're going to build a place for our chicken coop. So that chicken coop, I'll try to get a picture of it, but our chicken coop is small. We got some chicken wire, and we're going to take some of these boards here. We're going to build like a bottom area that's going to be about 2 foot tall, and then we'll sit the chicken house on top of that. Well, I actually think that went great, except for one problem. When I got two that I'm gonna put on the long sides. I'm gonna put braces in the center. So when I cut that last brace, I reached there to grab my piece of wood. So now that piece of wood is 24 inches too short to fit right there. So I don't know what I was thinking. I wanted to get you a quick shot of where we left our chicken coop design, so you can kind of see what we got going on. We'll put a little platform in here, and should be good to go. We'll cover all this up with hardware cloth. Hardware cloth really isn't a cloth at all, it's just a metal. And they make it in 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch squares. Chicken wire is 1 inch. So if you have a problem with snakes can get in that 1 inch hole and get to your eggs. So we're gonna choose to go with hardware cloth because we do have a little bit of snake country over there. So we will stick with the hardware cloth. So stay tuned, and hopefully we'll get this done here in a week or so. With my tools in it, it does rattle a little bit. So let's get these tools out. See if we can, because it is a metal tray there, so it's not too bad. You can still hear it. Whoa. Rolls just fine. So I'm okay with that. For me, it's perfect. Alright, so what we're finna do today is, let me tell you a story while we get after it. One time, I used to do fire alarm panels, and we were putting in a fire alarm panel at this, kind of like a church school. So it was a school and it was a church, and they had this big old auditorium. Out in this auditorium, they were setting up for this big, I guess a book fair or some kind of huge fair. They had lots of bookcases and stuff out there. And we were it was in the gym. They were setting it up in the gym, and we were up on the top rail because the office was behind that rail where the fire panel was at. And so we see these couple guys coming. You know, there were a lot of people down there. You could tell they were like school type people. But these two other guys came, and we started talking to them, and they said, you know, what you guys doing here? And you know, they said, oh, well, we're here to get the wheels on. I said, we said, oh, so you're here to get this thing started? No, we're here to get the wheels on. What are you talking about? No, those cases down there, we're gonna put the wheels on them. So every time I go to put wheels on something, I remember that story. We're here to put the wheels on. Oh, you're here to get this thing rolling? No. We're here to put the wheels on. So we're gonna put the wheels on this thing real quick. Now I did have somebody tell me, he said, if you put wheels all the way around, you put this thing a 4-wheel drive, it probably is gonna shake a lot. So that one wheel over there is broke. You can probably see. So that's why I decided, and then I started thinking about it. I just, you know, it screeches and it's kind of hard to move unless you tilt it back or whatever. When you're just trying to move it, it's kind of a pain in the butt to move. So in my mind, this seemed like a really good idea. So I don't know if it is or not, but a lot of your ideas, you don't know if they're good ideas until you just do them. You know, this looks like a bad idea because I can already see this thing, this wheel leaning. So we're definitely gonna have to figure out how to shore that up. I was thinking to myself, I was like, a lot of people, why take all the extra time to do stuff the right way when you can do it a different way? But you know, sometimes a different way ain't always a good way. But you know, when you ain't got stuff and you're limited on your stuff, you know, I don't know if that's gonna swivel and do what I want. This is turning into a disaster. Ain't that some doo-doo? This thing ain't gonna spin around. Alright guys, today we are going to make, actually I don't know if it's all gonna get finished today, but we're just gonna make an earring hanging board. It's gonna go with our jewelry knob board. See how it came apart on this one? Well, just screwing these up. Alright, just gonna put these two together. You can line them up with your finger. Obviously, visually, you can see the crack in there. Oh, I'm not liking that. Alright, I'm gonna try this again. So we'll turn you back on when we try again. So here we are again. Tack in the ends. I will say that was a complete and utter disaster. These things couldn't suck enough. So that's all I got to say. I'm out on this. I'm gonna come up with something else. kind of go through there, come back to this little alleyway. As you can see, the property needs a little bit of work. I mean, I really like some of this overgrown area. It just gives a good place for wildlife and stuff like that, but we also want to get some green grass going and stuff like that. So it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice eventually. It'll be exactly what we want: deer, birds, wildlife, and a little bit of farm. That right there is where we had the other trail camera set up. I know I didn't show you this in the other one, but there's a lot of trails, a lot of game trails come right back to there. So we might put one back up there. There was actually a game trail back there that I want to put another one at, but that's a good one right there. This here is the gun range. It's in a little bit of disrepair, but we want to get some better backstops so that we can feel a little bit more comfortable. But we have a good line of sight right now, and the land elevation changes, so we're pretty comfortable shooting that direction. But we want to definitely get some better backstops and set up a better target area so that we can practice our weapons.